Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with
Steve,
Dave,
Leland,
and welcome to Warzone Apothis. In this video we are going to be placing our initial flags before any of the battle reports actually start to happen. So we have a few rules which I will explain right now. Every player, every faction starts with 15 flags. Some of these flags are predetermined on the planets already. Now it might be hard to see in the video, but there's some green flags here, and that's Necrons. So the Necrons are green. And then we have some red flags right here, and that's the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Imperium allies. And then, for example, on Ixia, we've got 5 yellow flags. Those are Tyranids, and we've got a black flag, which is Chaos. So most of the factions have about 10 flags that were predetermined where they're placed, and except for the Necrons, who only had 7 predetermined ones. So what's going to happen is Steve is first going to take his 3 flags and place them wherever he wants, and we're going to talk about the rules for placing in a second. And then we're going to roll off, and we're each going to take turns placing 1 flag until we reach 15. And this will be the starting position of all of our factions for the Warzone Apothis narrative campaign. When placing flags, we have one of 2 options. You can place a flag on a planet that you already have a presence on, in which case you must place a flag adjacent to one that's already there. So the Chaos player, if he places a black flag here, has to place in this tile or one of these tiles. It doesn't matter if there's anything special in those tiles. If you don't have presence on the planet, then you can place a flag anywhere that you want. The only exception are the 2 hive cities that are unoccupied here. Only the Adeptus Mechanicus player can put initial flags there, but even then, start it down here, so they'd have to connect. So it would be adjacent, then adjacent. Each player has to really decide what they want to do, because if they don't have any presence on a planet and then they want one later, they will have to play a planet strike game or have captured a spaceport on another planet. So Steve, as a Necron team captain, gets to place 3 flags to bring it up to 10. So go ahead, where are you going to place them?
we're going to put one on Ixia over here, on whatever this thing is.
That is a power station.
That's the power station. Okay.
So now we have 5 Tyranids, Chaos, and the Necrons. And you want one on Valonium.
Take this shield generator.
Okay, so that will stop people from planet striking him on any of these tiles right here.
We'll take this power station.
Now, since he was placing on a planet where he already had a presence, he had to place it in one of the adjacent, so it makes sense, of course, to grab the power station. So now we're going to do the roll-off, and everybody has their own faction color except me. I have a white die. So I've got 2, Chaos is 2, Necrons is 5, and Admech is 3. So it'll be Necrons and Admech, and then we have to roll off to break our tie. So that's a tie. That's a tie. Dude, roll something different than me.
co-owners.
Okay,
There you go.
so then it'll be Tyranids and then Chaos. So Necrons, Admech, Tyranids, Chaos. Necron, you want the Manufactorum?
I do.
All right, it'll be important. So now he has the 3. And Admech, gonna take over Manufactorum on the Forge world.
Yep.
I care about the biomass in this world, so I'm gonna take over the shield generator. I don't get to use it, but at least stops anybody else from having it. Chaos is going to take the Command Bastion on the moon of Finet. Necrons going for the Command Bastion. Admech want a presence on this moon. They want access to that Forge world, or that Tomb world. I definitely want to reach some sort of critical biomass here, so I'll take this tile. Chaos is going to take over more of the moon. Necrons, he's going to take over another Manufactorum on the Hive world of Dusal. Admech will also take over another Manufactorum, taking advantage of his Forge world.
Yep.
I think I definitely want to expand my dominance on this planet, so I'm going to take over this Command Bastion. Chaos also wants more. Oh, you can't take over the Hive City. Only the Admech can do that. Shield Generator. That works, actually. Necrons going for the power station on Dusal. Admech worming his way over to the Hive City. And I think I want a piece of this planet, so I'm going to take over the Shield Generator. Chaos wants to expand. You got to pull it adjacent to one of your existing ones.
Good thing you caught me.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
That'll go in there.
And then he's going to keep going with the Necrons and take over the Command Bastion. And the Admech can't leave Valonium alone, so he's going to take the Manufactorum there. And I'm going to expand my presence on the Forge world. And then taking the Shield Generator for Chaos. So that is all the flags placed, so let's quickly recap. Valonium, only the Necrons and the Admech currently have a presence. Then we have Amon, which has the Tyranids down here. The Necrons weave their way through, and then of course a good Chaos presence, including the Hive City. The Forge world is being fought over by a good amount of Admech, obviously, and the Necrons, and a little bit of Tyranids. Space Hulk remains what it started at, with the 2 Tyranids and 1 Admech. The moon is largely chaos with a bit of Necrons and Admech. And then this hive world has everybody on it. So we've got 3 chaos, we got 4 Tyranids, a couple Necrons, and then 5 Admech as well. And then Ixia has its Tyranid presence with a bit of chaos and a little bit of Necrons. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for Warzone Apothis battle reports, which will be starting very soon. So keep an eye on the MiniWarGaming site and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to know when we come out with the first Warzone Apothis battle report. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.